I was thinking about that actually all day today, thinking why I decided to go. And it was never really my thing to serve a mission. It wasn't something that I ever wanted to do. In fact, I had a very, I hate to say this, a negative opinion of sister missionaries. Like, that's not your job. Just, you don't need to go. Let the guys go work, you know, don't do that. And I feel so bad that I thought that. And I was kind of going through a rough time, and just things weren't going really well, and I didn't know what to do. And I kept asking Heavenly Father, you know, throw me a bone here, you know, help me out, give me something. And one night in particular, I was having a really rough time, and this thought just came to me, and it was just this sweet little voice, and it just said, stop asking what I can do for you. Why don't you ask what you can do for me? And it just kind of hit me like, I have been so selfish. And so that night I knelt down and I prayed, and I just apologized for the way I had been acting and for being so selfish, and just said, okay, Heavenly Father, what do you need me to do? I'll do whatever you want me to do. I promise you I will do it. And the next day I went to a friend's homecoming, and the high councilman that was speaking in that sacrament meeting gets up and he says, you know, I was supposed to give my topic on faith or something like that. And he said, but I just have the strongest feeling I need to speak about missionary work. And it just hit me so strongly right then. It was like this burning feeling in my chest, and it was so obvious. And I'm sitting there with all of my friends, and I'm trying not to make a big thing of it and trying not to cry and whatever. And I just sat there like, oh my gosh, are you serious? This is not what I meant when I said I would do anything. And I you know, we went to the house and, you know, did the open house, whatever. And I left, and my grandpa had just died a few months ago before that. And that was kind of the beginning of the hard time. And so I went to his grave and I knelt down and I just prayed to Heavenly Father, you know, is this what you want me to do? Is this what you were saying? Because that I'll go if that's what you want me to do. You got to help me because I am the most homesick person that you'll ever meet. But if you want me to go, I will go. And I just sat there. I kept my eyes closed and I didn't feel anything. And it was, and I said, okay, if it's not a no, then it's a yes. And nothing happened. I thought, okay. So I went home and walked in the door. My parents said, oh, how was it? And I said, well, actually, I think I'm going to serve a mission. And they were like, what? And I think a week later, I was in the singles ward a week later. My records were transferred to my home ward a week after that. I had my wisdom teeth out, all my medical appointments done, my papers turned in a week after that. I had my papers, or my mission call, and 5 weeks after that, I was gone. So it was just fast. So I knew that Heavenly Father was trying to get me out for a long time. I just wasn't getting the point. So, and now I have a very, very different opinion of sister missionaries, obviously. It opened my eyes to, what? Of course these sisters need to go out and serve. It's not the same. You know, elders and sisters have different gifts that they need to bring. So I remember leading up to it, you know, everybody was, you know, making bets of where I was going to go and this and that. And I had so badly wanted to go to Ireland. Like, come on, Ireland would be amazing. And I just kept saying, everybody kept saying, do you want to go somewhere in particular? And I said, I really want to go to Ireland, but I doubt that's where I'm going to go. And I said, I just don't want to go to South America. I really don't want to go there. People said, why? And I said, there's cockroaches, there's spiders. Like, no, that won't go for me. And so I opened up my call, and I didn't tell anybody in my family. All my parents knew that I was going on a mission. Nobody knew. And so it was supposed to come on a Wednesday, and my whole family was there, and they didn't know why they were there, and it didn't come. And so we're like, well, we were supposed to open Lindsay's mission call, but it's not here. But she is going on a mission, so everybody was so surprised. So anyway, it did come Thursday morning. And so we get everybody over that we can and call everybody else and speakerphone. We had all these phones lined up, and I open it, and it says, and I'm just bawling, and it says that I'm serving in the Santa Cruz, Bolivia mission. And I'm thinking, Bulgaria? I thought, oh man, where is that? Where am I going to go? And then it says it'll speak Spanish. And I was so confused on where this place was. I had never heard of Bolivia. And then I realized it was South America. And then everybody starts talking about all the big cockroaches. And I'm like, shh, don't tell me, I don't want to know. And, but it was amazing. As much as I rejected the fact that I didn't want to go to South America so bad before that, it was amazing how much peace I felt the moment I read it. And the moment, even when I knew it was South America, it was just this peaceful feeling like, oh, okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. And so it's funny, you think you know, and some people do, but you think you know what's good for you and what's not, and the Lord knows so much better than you do. And I would never change it for the world.